Picture this: towering pyramids that seem to touch the heavens, cities with plumbing systems more advanced than some modern towns, and calendars so precise they could predict cosmic events thousands of years into the future. These aren't the works of science fiction, they're the legacies of ancient civilizations that thrived long before the conveniences of the modern world. What if I told you that these societies, often dismissed as primitive, were in fact masters of technology that still baffle experts today? From the precision of Egyptian astronomy to the ingenuity of Roman engineering, these ancient cultures achieved feats that challenge our understanding of history itself. Stay with us as we uncover the secrets of 25 ancient civilizations that not only defied their time but also laid the groundwork for the world we live in today. By the end of this journey, you'll see history in a whole new light, and who knows, you might just discover a mystery that changes everything you thought you knew about the past. Let's dive in. Now, turning to the first of these remarkable civilizations, we step into the world of the ancient Egyptians, a society whose technological prowess continues to astonish historians and engineers alike. The pyramids of Giza, for instance, are not just monumental tombs but feats of engineering precision that defy explanation even today. These structures were built with such accuracy that the Great Pyramid's base is leveled to within just 2 centimeters, a staggering achievement for a civilization without modern tools. But their brilliance didn't stop at architecture. The Egyptians were masters of irrigation, developing intricate canal systems to control the flooding of the Nile and ensure bountiful harvests year after year. This innovation transformed a harsh desert landscape into one of the most fertile regions of the ancient world. Equally impressive was their understanding of the stars. They used their knowledge of astronomy to align their monuments with celestial bodies, creating structures that not only served earthly purposes but also mirrored the cosmos. Whether it was the alignment of the pyramids with the constellation Orion or the precise orientation of temples to mark solstices, the Egyptians demonstrated a profound connection between their technology and the heavens. Their achievements remind us that the ancient world was far more advanced than we often give it credit for, and their legacy continues to inspire awe and wonder in equal measure. Now shifting our gaze to the fertile lands between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, we encounter the Mesopotamians, a civilization whose groundbreaking innovations laid the foundation for countless modern advancements. Among their most iconic contributions was the invention of the wheel, a simple yet revolutionary device that transformed transportation, trade, and daily life. This innovation didn't just make carts and chariots possible. It set the stage for machinery and engineering developments that would shape the course of human history. Equally transformative was their creation of cuneiform writing, one of the earliest known systems of written communication. Using wedge-shaped marks on clay tablets, the Mesopotamians recorded everything from trade transactions to epic poetry, preserving their knowledge and culture for future generations. This system of writing not only facilitated administration and record-keeping, but also allowed for the transmission of ideas across time and space. Beyond their inventions, the Mesopotamians were pioneers in mathematics, developing a base 60-number system that gave us the 60-minute hour and the 360-degree circle. Their urban planning was equally impressive, with cities like Ur and Babylon featuring organized grids, towering ziggurats, and advanced drainage systems. These achievements reflect a society deeply committed to innovation and order, proving that even in the ancient world, human ingenuity knew no bounds. The legacy of Mesopotamia continues to resonate today, reminding us that the roots of our modern world stretch back much farther than we might imagine. Now turning to the enigmatic Indus Valley Civilization, we uncover a society whose urban planning and engineering prowess were nothing short of extraordinary. Flourishing around 2500 BCE in what is now modern-day Pakistan and northwest India, This civilization crafted cities that were marvels of organization and efficiency. Their settlements, like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa, were laid out in meticulous grid patterns, a testament to their advanced understanding of urban design. Streets were carefully planned, intersecting at right angles, and homes were constructed with precision, often featuring baked brick walls and private courtyards. But it was their drainage systems that truly set them apart. Each house was connected to an elaborate network of covered drains that carried wastewater out of the city, preventing flooding and maintaining cleanliness, a level of sanitation that rivals even modern standards. Beyond their urban infrastructure, the Indus Valley people were pioneers in standardization. They developed uniform weights and measures using carefully crafted stone cubes for trade and commerce. This consistency not only facilitated fair exchange but also reflected a highly organized and interconnected society. Their commitment to order and efficiency extended to their craftsmanship as well, with pottery, jewelry, and tools displaying remarkable skill and uniformity. What's even more fascinating is the mystery that surrounds their writing system. Despite discovering numerous seals and inscriptions, the script of the Indus Valley Civilization remains undeciphered, leaving much of their knowledge and culture shrouded in silence. Yet, their achievements in urban planning, engineering, and standardization speak volumes about their ingenuity and foresight. The Indus Valley Civilization stands as a powerful reminder that even in antiquity, human societies were capable of creating systems and structures that continue to inspire awe and admiration. As we journey further into the realm of ancient innovation, we arrive at the contributions of the ancient Greeks, a civilization whose intellectual achievements laid the groundwork for much of modern science and technology. Known for their insatiable curiosity and philosophical inquiry, the Greeks made groundbreaking strides in mathematics, astronomy, and engineering, leaving a legacy that continues to shape our world today. In mathematics, figures like Pythagoras, Euclid, and Archimedes revolutionized the field with their discoveries. Pythagoras introduced the famous Pythagorean theorem, a cornerstone of geometry, while Euclid's work, Elements, became the foundational text for mathematical study for centuries. Archimedes, often regarded as one of the greatest mathematicians of antiquity, developed principles of calculus and mechanics that were far ahead of their time. Their collective work not only advanced theoretical knowledge but also had practical applications in architecture, navigation, and engineering. The Greeks' fascination with the cosmos led to remarkable advancements in astronomy. Figures such as Hipparchus and Ptolemy meticulously mapped the stars and planets, developing models to explain celestial movements. Ptolemy's geocentric model, though later proven incorrect, was a significant step in understanding the universe and influenced astronomical thought for over a millennium. Their observations and theories provided the basis for future astronomical discoveries, demonstrating the Greeks' ability to combine observation with intellectual rigor. Perhaps one of the most astonishing feats of Greek engineering is the Antikythera mechanism, discovered in the early 20th century. This intricate device, often referred to as the world's first analog computer, was used to predict astronomical positions and eclipses with remarkable precision. Composed of a complex system of gears and dials, it showcases the Greeks' advanced understanding of mechanics and their ability to apply mathematical principles to create sophisticated tools. The Antikythera mechanism is a testament to their ingenuity, blending science and engineering in ways that were unparalleled in the ancient world. The ancient Greeks' contributions extended beyond individual discoveries. They established a culture of inquiry and experimentation that remains at the heart of scientific progress. Their legacy reminds us that the pursuit of knowledge, fueled by curiosity and innovation, has the power to transcend time and shape civilizations for generations to come. Now turning to the Romans, we encounter a civilization whose engineering prowess reshaped the ancient world and continues to influence modern infrastructure. Renowned for their practical ingenuity, the Romans developed technologies that not only addressed immediate needs but also stood the test of time, shaping the way societies build and connect. At the heart of Roman innovation were their aqueducts, a network of channels and bridges designed to transport water over vast distances. These structures, often spanning rugged terrains, brought fresh water to cities, supporting public baths, fountains, and private homes. The precision and durability of aqueducts, some of which remain functional today, highlight the Romans' mastery of hydraulic engineering and their commitment to improving urban life. Equally transformative was their development of roads, an extensive network that connected the vast Roman Empire. Built with meticulous care, Roman roads featured layered foundations of stone and gravel, ensuring stability and longevity. These roads facilitated military movements, trade, and communication, binding distant regions together and fostering economic and cultural exchange. The famous saying, "All roads lead to Rome," underscores the centrality of this infrastructure in maintaining the empire's cohesion and power. Perhaps one of the most enduring contributions of the Romans was the invention of concrete, a material that revolutionized construction. Unlike earlier building methods, Roman concrete was durable, versatile, and could be molded into complex shapes. This innovation enabled the construction of monumental structures like the Colosseum and the Pantheon, whose domes and arches exemplify architectural grandeur and engineering precision. The use of concrete not only enhanced the scale and strength of Roman buildings, but also laid the groundwork for modern construction techniques. The Romans' engineering marvels were driven by a pragmatic approach to problem-solving, blending innovation with practicality. Their legacy in aqueducts, roads, and concrete demonstrates how ancient technologies can transcend their time, offering lessons in sustainability, efficiency, and the enduring impact of human ingenuity. As we move forward, let's explore how another remarkable civilization, the Mayans, harnessed their knowledge of astronomy and architecture to create wonders of their own. Now shifting our focus to the Mayans, we delve into a civilization celebrated for their extraordinary advancements in astronomy, mathematics, and architecture. The Mayans' deep understanding of the cosmos and their ability to translate it into practical systems set them apart as one of the most intellectually advanced societies of their time. Central to their achievements was the Mayan calendar system, a complex and precise method of tracking time that far surpassed other ancient calendars. They developed multiple interlocking calendars, including the Tzolk'in, a 260-day ritual calendar, and the Hab, a 365-day solar calendar. Together, these formed the calendar round, a 52-year cycle that governed religious and agricultural activities. Perhaps most impressive was their long count calendar, which measured vast stretches of time and was used to record historical events and predict future cycles. The accuracy of their calculations, particularly in understanding celestial movements, remains a testament to their intellectual prowess. The Mayans' fascination with astronomy was not merely academic, it was deeply intertwined with their culture and religion. They built observatories such as the famous El Caracol at Chichen Itza, designed to align with specific celestial events like the movements of Venus. These structures allowed Mayan priests and scholars to study the stars and planets, using their observations to guide rituals, predict eclipses, and even plan agricultural activities. Their ability to forecast celestial phenomena with such precision highlights their sophisticated understanding of the natural world. Equally remarkable was their monumental architecture, which served both practical and symbolic purposes. Mayan pyramids, such as those at Tikal and Palenque, were not only religious centers but also astronomical tools. Their precise alignment with solstices and equinoxes allowed the Mayans to mark the changing seasons and celebrate important celestial events. These towering structures, often adorned with intricate carvings and hieroglyphs, also served as a testament to the power and wealth of Mayan rulers. The grandeur of their cities, with their elaborate plazas, ball courts, and temples, reflects a society that valued both artistic expression and scientific inquiry. The Mayans' legacy is one of intellectual curiosity and innovation. Their calendar system, astronomical observations, and monumental architecture reveal a civilization that sought to understand the universe and its rhythms. As we continue our exploration, we'll uncover how another ancient society, the Mayans, utilized their ingenuity to create advanced architectural and engineering marvels. Now turning to the Mayans, we uncover a civilization renowned for their pioneering architectural and engineering feats, particularly their innovative approaches to building and urban planning. Flourishing on the island of Crete around 2600 BC, the Mayans developed techniques that not only showcased their creativity but also addressed practical challenges such as seismic activity and urban sanitation. One of their most remarkable achievements was the construction of earthquake-resistant structures. Living in a region prone to frequent tremors, the Mayans ingeniously designed their buildings to withstand such natural forces. They used flexible materials such as wooden beams within stone walls to absorb and distribute the energy of earthquakes. This method, known as ashlar masonry, involved precisely cut stones fitted together without mortar, creating walls that could shift slightly without collapsing. Their palaces, like the famous Knossos, featured open courtyards and lightweight upper floors, further reducing the risk of damage during seismic events. These innovations not only ensured the durability of their buildings, but also set a precedent for earthquake-resistant architecture in later civilizations. Equally impressive was their development of advanced plumbing and sanitation systems, which were far ahead of their time. The Mayans constructed intricate networks of clay pipes and drainage channels to manage water supply and waste removal. Their palaces and cities featured flush toilets, bathtubs, and even stormwater drainage systems, a level of sophistication rarely seen in the ancient world. These systems not only improved hygiene and public health, but also demonstrated their understanding of hydraulic engineering. The Great Drain at Knossos, for example, was a massive stone-lined channel that efficiently carried away rainwater and waste, preventing flooding and contamination. The Mayans' emphasis on urban planning extended to the layout of their cities, which were designed with functionality and aesthetics in mind. Multi-story buildings, paved roads, and centralized public spaces reflected a society that valued both practicality and beauty. Their use of light wells and ventilation shafts in buildings ensured proper airflow and natural lighting, creating comfortable living environments. As we reflect on the Mayans' architectural ingenuity, it's clear that their innovations were driven by a combination of necessity and vision. Their earthquake-resistant structures and advanced sanitation systems not only improved their quality of life, but also influenced later civilizations. Next, we'll explore the Hittites, whose mastery of metallurgy and weaponry reshaped the ancient world. Shifting our focus to the Hittites, we encounter a civilization whose technological advancements in metallurgy and warfare left an indelible mark on the ancient world. Emerging in Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, around the 17th century BC, the Hittites are often credited with being among the first to master the art of iron smelting, a breakthrough that transformed the landscape of warfare and industry. Their ability to produce iron on a large scale gave them a significant military advantage. Unlike bronze, which was the dominant metal of the time, iron was stronger, more durable, and more widely available. The Hittites developed techniques to smelt iron at high temperatures, allowing them to forge superior weapons and tools. Their iron swords, spears, and armor were not only more effective in battle, but also gave them the means to equip larger armies. This technological edge enabled the Hittites to build and sustain a powerful empire that rivaled even the Egyptians and Assyrians. One of their most notable contributions was the development of the chariot, which they enhanced with iron reinforcements. These lightweight, fast-moving vehicles drawn by horses became a game-changer on the battlefield. Mounted archers and spearmen in Hittite chariots could swiftly outmaneuver enemy forces, striking with precision and retreating before a counterattack could be launched. Their mastery of chariot warfare played a crucial role in their military campaigns, including their famous victory at the Battle of Kadesh against the Egyptians. Beyond weaponry, the Hittites also applied their ironworking skills to everyday tools and infrastructure. Iron plows, axes, and hammers improved agricultural productivity and construction efficiency, contributing to the growth and stability of their empire. Their innovations in metallurgy laid the groundwork for the Iron Age, influencing countless civilizations that followed. The Hittites' legacy as pioneers of iron smelting and military technology underscores their role as innovators in the ancient world. Their advancements not only reshaped warfare but also set the stage for technological progress in subsequent eras. Next, we'll delve into the Carthaginians, whose expertise in naval engineering and harbor construction left an equally profound impact. Now shifting our gaze to the Western Mediterranean, we uncover the remarkable achievements of the Carthaginians, a civilization renowned for their mastery of the seas. Emerging as a dominant maritime power in the ancient world, the Carthaginians leveraged their strategic location in modern-day Tunisia to become pioneers in naval engineering and harbor construction. At the heart of their success was their innovative ship design. The Carthaginians developed warships known as quinqueremes, which featured multiple rows of oarsmen and a reinforced hull. These vessels were not only faster and more maneuverable than their predecessors, but also capable of carrying larger crews and military equipment. The quinqueremes' design allowed the Carthaginians to dominate naval battles, enabling them to control key trade routes and expand their influence across the Mediterranean. Equally impressive was their mastery of harbor construction. The city of Carthage itself boasted one of the most advanced harbors of the ancient world, featuring a circular military port and a rectangular commercial port. The military port, known as the Cathon, was a marvel of engineering with shipyards, dry docks, and storage facilities arranged in a precise, efficient layout. The harbor's design allowed the Carthaginians to quickly build, repair, and deploy their fleet, ensuring their naval supremacy. The commercial port, on the other hand, facilitated the bustling trade that was the lifeblood of their economy. Goods from across the Mediterranean, including olive oil, wine, and precious metals, flowed through this hub, making Carthage one of the wealthiest cities of its time. The Carthaginians' ability to combine military strength with economic prosperity solidified their status as a powerhouse of the ancient world. Their innovations didn't stop at shipbuilding and harbors. The Carthaginians also excelled in navigation, using the stars and currents to chart their course across vast distances. Their seafaring expertise allowed them to establish colonies and trade networks that stretched from North Africa to Spain and even the British Isles. The Carthaginians' legacy as leaders in naval engineering and maritime trade highlights their ingenuity and strategic vision. Their advancements not only shaped their own civilization, but also influenced subsequent maritime cultures. Next, we'll explore the Inca, whose ingenuity in architecture and agriculture left an enduring mark on history. Now turning to the towering peaks of the Andes, we encounter the Inca, a civilization whose ingenuity in architecture and agriculture continues to awe the modern world. Nestled in the rugged terrain of South America, the Inca developed techniques that allowed them to thrive in an environment that would challenge even today's engineers. One of their most remarkable innovations was terraced farming. The Inca carved vast networks of terraces into steep mountainsides, transforming inhospitable slopes into fertile farmland. These terraces prevented soil erosion, conserved water, and allowed the cultivation of crops like maize, potatoes, and quinoa at varying altitudes. By adapting to their environment rather than fighting against it, the Inca created a sustainable agricultural system that supported their expansive empire. Equally impressive was their road system, one of the most advanced of the ancient world. Stretching over 25,000 miles, the Inca road network connected distant regions of their empire from modern-day Colombia to Chile. These roads ranged from narrow mountain paths to wide thoroughfares, often featuring bridges, tunnels, and steps to navigate the challenging terrain. The Inca used this network for communication, trade, and military movement, ensuring their control over a vast and diverse territory. Perhaps their most iconic achievement lies in their stone masonry. The Inca mastered the art of fitting massive stones together without mortar, creating structures so precise that not even a blade of grass can slip between the joints. This technique, known as ashlar masonry, can be seen in landmarks like Machu Picchu and the fortress of Sacsayhuaman. The precision and durability of their stonework have left these structures standing for centuries, defying earthquakes and time. The Incas' ability to innovate in the face of geographic challenges is a testament to their engineering brilliance and adaptability. Their terraced farming, road systems, and stone masonry not only shaped their civilization, but also left behind a legacy that continues to inspire and intrigue. Next, we'll delve into the Harappans, whose urban planning and water management systems set a benchmark for ancient civilizations. Now shifting our focus to the fertile plains of the Indus Valley, we explore the Harappans, a civilization whose urban planning and engineering prowess were centuries ahead of their time. Flourishing around 2300 BC, the Harappans created one of the earliest and most advanced urban cultures in history, leaving behind a legacy of orderly cities and innovative infrastructure. At the heart of their achievements was their meticulous urban planning. Harappan cities like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa were laid out in a grid pattern, with streets intersecting at right angles to form organized blocks. This systematic design not only facilitated movement but also reflected a deep understanding of spatial organization. Homes, public buildings, and markets were strategically placed, showcasing a level of planning that rivaled modern cities. Equally remarkable was their water management system. The Harappans constructed sophisticated drainage and sewage systems that were unparalleled in the ancient world. Every household had access to running water, and waste was efficiently channeled through covered drains, ensuring cleanliness and preventing disease. Public wells provided water to the community, demonstrating their commitment to public health and hygiene. Another hallmark of Harappan ingenuity was their use of standardized brick sizes. Bricks used in construction were uniformly shaped and sized, creating a sense of consistency and efficiency in their architecture. This standardization not only simplified building processes, but also contributed to the durability of their structures, many of which have survived for thousands of years. The Harappans' emphasis on order, cleanliness, and innovation set a benchmark for urban living in the ancient world. Their cities were not just functional but also harmonious, reflecting a society that valued both practicality and aesthetics. Next, we'll uncover the mysteries of the Olmec, whose monumental architecture and cultural innovations laid the foundation for Mesoamerican civilizations. Now venturing into the lush landscapes of ancient Mesoamerica, we encounter the remarkable Olmec civilization, often referred to as the mother culture of the region. Flourishing from around 1200 BC to 400 BC, the Olmec laid the groundwork for future civilizations like the Maya and Aztecs, leaving behind a legacy of monumental architecture and cultural innovation that continues to captivate historians and archaeologists alike. At the heart of Olmec achievements were their colossal stone heads, each towering at over 9 feet tall and weighing several tons. Carved from massive basalt boulders, these imposing sculptures depict distinct individuals, possibly rulers or deities, with intricate facial features and expressions. The sheer scale of these heads reflects not only the Olmec's artistic prowess, but also their advanced understanding of stone quarrying and transportation, as the basalt was sourced from distant volcanic regions and transported without the use of wheels or draft animals. Beyond their monumental art, the Olmec made significant strides in writing and calendrics. They are credited with developing one of the earliest known writing systems in the Americas, characterized by glyphs that were likely used for record-keeping, rituals, and communication. This early form of writing laid the foundation for the more complex scripts developed by later Mesoamerican cultures. Additionally, the Olmec were pioneers in calendrical systems, creating a calendar that combined a 260-day ritual cycle with a 365-day solar year. This dual calendar system allowed them to organize agricultural activities, religious ceremonies, and societal events with remarkable precision. Their calendrical innovations were later adopted and refined by the Maya, underscoring the Olmec's enduring influence on Mesoamerican culture. The Olmec's contributions to art, writing, and timekeeping were not just technical achievements, but also reflections of their deeply spiritual and organized society. Their innovations set the stage for the cultural and intellectual advancements of later civilizations in the region. Next, we'll delve into the military and urban planning marvels of the Assyrians, whose innovations reshaped the ancient world. Now shifting our focus to the ancient Near East, we encounter the formidable Assyrians, whose military prowess and urban ingenuity left an indelible mark on the ancient world. Emerging as a dominant power around the 13th century BCE, the Assyrians built an empire that stretched from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean, with their innovations in warfare and city planning playing a key role in their success. At the forefront of Assyrian achievements was their military strategy, which combined advanced technology with disciplined organization. They were among the first to develop and deploy siege engines, including battering rams and towers, which allowed them to breach fortified cities with unprecedented efficiency. These machines, often mounted on wheels and protected by layers of armor, were a testament to their engineering skills and strategic thinking. The Assyrians also revolutionized warfare with their highly organized armies. Unlike earlier forces that relied on loosely coordinated militias, the Assyrians maintained a standing army composed of specialized units, including archers, charioteers, and infantry. This structure enabled them to execute complex maneuvers and adapt quickly to changing battlefield conditions. Their military campaigns were meticulously planned, with detailed records kept to analyze tactics and outcomes, further enhancing their effectiveness. Beyond the battlefield, the Assyrians excelled in urban planning, transforming their cities into thriving centers of administration and culture. Their capital, Nineveh, was a marvel of ancient engineering, featuring wide streets, elaborate palaces, and advanced drainage systems. The city's layout was designed for both functionality and grandeur, with public spaces and monuments that reflected the empire's wealth and power. The Assyrians also pioneered the use of aqueducts to supply water to their cities, ensuring a reliable resource for their growing populations. These innovations in infrastructure not only supported their expansive empire but also set a standard for future civilizations. Through their military innovations and urban planning, the Assyrians demonstrated a remarkable ability to blend strength with strategy, leaving a legacy that influenced empires for centuries to come. Next, we'll explore the mathematical and astronomical achievements of the Babylonians, whose contributions continue to shape our understanding of the ancient world. Now turning to the intellectual giants of Mesopotamia, we meet the Babylonians, whose groundbreaking contributions to mathematics and astronomy laid the foundation for many modern scientific practices. Flourishing between the 18th and 6th centuries BCE, the Babylonians were not only skilled architects and administrators, but also pioneers in the fields of numbers and celestial observation. One of their most enduring legacies is the development of the base 60 system, which revolutionized the way societies understood and used numbers. This system, known as the sexagesimal system, divided the hour into 60 minutes and the minute into 60 seconds, a structure we still use today. The Babylonians chose 60 as their base because it has a large number of divisors, making calculations more flexible and efficient. This innovation allowed them to perform complex mathematical operations, including multiplication and division, with remarkable precision. The Babylonians also excelled in geometry, using their mathematical knowledge to solve practical problems such as land measurement and construction. Their advanced understanding of geometric principles enabled them to design intricate structures and accurately plan their cities. Their mathematical tablets, inscribed with cuneiform script, reveal a sophisticated grasp of algebra and quadratic equations, concepts that would not be formally developed until centuries later. In addition to their mathematical achievements, the Babylonians were avid astronomers, meticulously recording the movements of celestial bodies. They believed that the heavens held the key to understanding the will of the gods, and their observations were both scientific and spiritual. Using their base 60 system, they divided the sky into degrees, creating the first known system of angular measurement. Their detailed astronomical records, including the positions of planets and stars, allowed them to predict eclipses and other celestial events with remarkable accuracy. The Babylonians also developed one of the earliest known lunar calendars, which divided the year into 12 months based on the phases of the moon. This calendar was essential for agricultural planning and religious festivals, demonstrating the practical application of their astronomical knowledge. Their observations and calculations were so precise that later civilizations, including the Greeks, built upon their work. Through their mathematical and astronomical innovations, the Babylonians not only advanced their own society but also left a lasting impact on the world. Their contributions continue to influence fields such as mathematics, astronomy, and timekeeping, reminding us of the enduring power of human curiosity and ingenuity. Next, we'll journey to the north to explore the seafaring expertise of the Vikings, whose navigational skills and shipbuilding techniques connected distant lands and cultures. As the winds of history carry us northward, we arrive at the world of the Vikings, a civilization whose mastery of the seas shaped the course of Europe and beyond. Renowned for their advanced shipbuilding techniques, the Vikings crafted vessels that were not only swift and sturdy but also remarkably versatile. Their iconic longships, with their shallow drafts and sleek designs, allowed them to navigate both open oceans and shallow rivers, making them formidable explorers, traders, and warriors. The secret to their shipbuilding success lay in their innovative use of clinker construction. This method involved overlapping wooden planks fastened with iron rivets, creating a hull that was both lightweight and incredibly resilient. The flexibility of these ships enabled them to withstand rough seas, while their symmetrical design allowed them to reverse direction quickly without turning around, a crucial advantage in both exploration and combat. Equally impressive were the Vikings' navigational skills. Without the use of modern instruments, they relied on their deep understanding of the natural world to traverse vast distances. They used the sun, stars, and even the behavior of birds to guide their journeys. One of their most remarkable tools was the sun compass, a device that helped them determine direction even on overcast days. This mastery of navigation allowed them to venture as far as North America, centuries before Columbus, and establish trade routes that connected Scandinavia to the Mediterranean, the Middle East, and beyond. The Vikings' trade networks were vast and sophisticated, stretching across continents and fostering the exchange of goods, ideas, and culture. From furs and amber in the north to silk and spices in the east, their ability to transport and trade valuable commodities made them key players in the medieval economy. Their influence extended not only through their raids but also through their settlements, which became hubs of commerce and cultural exchange. Beyond their seafaring prowess, the Vikings also left a lasting legacy in shipbuilding and navigation that influenced future generations. Their techniques and designs were adopted and adapted by other cultures, shaping the development of maritime technology for centuries to come. As we reflect on the Vikings' achievements, we are reminded of their daring spirit and their ability to harness the power of the seas to connect distant lands and peoples. Next, we'll delve into the technological marvels of the Han Dynasty of China, whose inventions reshaped the ancient world. As we shift our gaze eastward, we arrive at the Han Dynasty of China, a civilization whose groundbreaking inventions and technological advancements left an indelible mark on history. Spanning over 4 centuries from around 206 before Common Era to 220 Common Era, the Han Dynasty was a golden age of innovation, where ingenuity flourished and reshaped the ancient world. One of their most transformative contributions was the invention of paper-making. Before this breakthrough, writing materials like bamboo strips and silk were cumbersome and expensive. The Han Dynasty's development of paper made from mulberry bark, hemp, and other plant fibers revolutionized record-keeping, literature, and communication. This innovation not only preserved knowledge but also made it more accessible, laying the foundation for the spread of ideas across cultures and generations. Equally remarkable was their creation of the seismoscope, an early device for detecting earthquakes. Invented by the brilliant scientist Zhang Heng in the 2nd century Common Era, this marvel of engineering consisted of a bronze vessel adorned with dragon-shaped spouts, each holding a metal ball. When an earthquake occurred, the internal mechanism would trigger the release of a ball into the mouth of a corresponding toad below, indicating the direction of the tremor. This invention showcased the Han Dynasty's advanced understanding of mechanics and their commitment to safeguarding their people from natural disasters. In the realm of agriculture, the Han Dynasty pioneered techniques that greatly enhanced productivity and sustainability. They developed advanced irrigation systems, including the use of water wheels and chain pumps, which efficiently transported water to fields. Crop rotation and the cultivation of new crops such as soybeans improved soil fertility and food supply. These innovations not only sustained their growing population, but also set a precedent for agricultural practices that would influence future civilizations. The Han Dynasty's technological achievements extended to metallurgy as well, with the production of high-quality cast iron tools and weapons. Their mastery of iron smelting and the use of blast furnaces allowed them to create durable and efficient implements, which strengthened both their economy and military. This expertise in metallurgy also facilitated the creation of intricate artworks and everyday objects, showcasing their artistic and technical prowess. As we reflect on the Han Dynasty's legacy, it becomes clear that their inventions were not just advancements for their time, but enduring contributions that shaped the course of human history. From the humble sheet of paper to the ingenious seismoscope, their innovations remind us of the power of creativity and ingenuity to transform societies. Next, we'll journey to the Kingdom of Axum, a civilization whose architectural marvels and trade networks bridged continents and cultures. As we venture into the heart of northeastern Africa, we encounter the Kingdom of Axum, a civilization whose architectural ingenuity and far-reaching trade networks cemented its place as a powerhouse of the ancient world. Flourishing between the 1st and 7th centuries Common Era, Axum's legacy is etched in stone and woven through the vibrant threads of commerce that connected continents. One of the most striking features of Axumite civilization was their mastery of stonemasonry, particularly in the creation of towering obelisks. These monumental structures, some reaching heights of over 100 feet, served as markers for royal tombs and symbols of the kingdom's wealth and power. Carved from single blocks of granite, the obelisks were intricately decorated with false doors, windows, and other architectural details, showcasing the Axumites' exceptional craftsmanship and attention to detail. These stone marvels not only honored the deceased but also stood as a testament to the kingdom's engineering prowess and artistic vision. Axum's influence extended far beyond its borders, thanks to its strategic location along key trade routes linking the Mediterranean, the Red Sea, and the Indian Ocean. The kingdom became a bustling hub of commerce, trading goods such as ivory, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Aksumite merchants navigated vast distances, establishing connections with empires as far as Rome, India, and Persia. This extensive trade network brought immense wealth and cultural exchange, enriching Aksum's society and solidifying its role as a major player in the ancient world. Their innovation wasn't limited to trade and architecture. The Aksumites were also among the first civilizations to mint their own coins, which bore the images and inscriptions of their rulers. These coins not only facilitated trade but also served as tools of political propaganda, spreading the influence and authority of Aksum's kings across the known world. The Kingdom of Aksum's achievements remind us of the profound impact that ingenuity and strategic vision can have on a civilization's legacy. From the towering obelisks that pierced the sky to the bustling markets that connected distant lands, Aksum's story is one of ambition, innovation, and enduring influence. Now, as we move forward, we'll explore the Khmer Empire, a civilization whose mastery of hydraulic engineering transformed the landscapes of Southeast Asia. Shifting our focus to the lush landscapes of Southeast Asia, we arrive at the Khmer Empire, a civilization whose brilliance in hydraulic engineering reshaped its environment and sustained its prosperity. Flourishing between the 9th and 15th centuries Common Era, the Khmer Empire's most enduring legacy lies in its ability to harness and manage water on an unprecedented scale. At the heart of their innovation was the vast water management system centered around Angkor Wat, the empire's most iconic temple complex. The Khmer engineers designed an intricate network of canals, reservoirs, and moats that not only supported the needs of a sprawling population, but also transformed the region's arid landscape into fertile agricultural land. The centerpiece of this system was the Baray, massive man-made reservoirs that stored water during the monsoon season and distributed it during the dry months. This ensured a steady supply of water for irrigation, enabling the cultivation of rice crops that fed the empire's growing populace. The sophistication of their hydraulic systems extended beyond practicality. The alignment of Angkor Wat structures with water features was deeply symbolic, reflecting the Khmer's spiritual connection to the natural world. The temple's moats and reservoirs were designed to represent the cosmic oceans and mountains of Hindu mythology, blending engineering with artistry in a way that was both functional and profound. The Khmer Empire's ability to control and utilize water resources was a key factor in its rise to dominance. Their systems not only supported agriculture but also facilitated trade and transportation, weaving a web of connectivity across the empire. This mastery of water management allowed the Khmer to thrive in a challenging environment, creating a legacy of innovation and sustainability that continues to inspire awe. As we delve deeper into the ingenuity of ancient civilizations, the Khmer Empire's achievements in hydraulic engineering stand as a testament to the transformative power of human ingenuity. Next, we'll uncover the remarkable water harvesting techniques of the Nabateans, a civilization that turned the harsh desert into a flourishing oasis. Now turning to the arid deserts of the Middle East, we encounter the Nabateans, a civilization whose ingenuity in water management turned some of the harshest landscapes into thriving centers of life. Flourishing from around the 4th century before Common Era to the 1st century Common Era, the Nabateans mastered the art of survival in an environment where water was scarce and precious. The Nabateans' most remarkable achievement was their sophisticated water harvesting techniques. In the heart of the desert, they engineered an intricate system of channels, cisterns, and dams to collect and store rainwater. These structures were strategically placed to capture every drop of rainfall, which was then carefully directed to reservoirs and underground storage. This ensured a reliable water supply for their cities, agriculture, and trade routes, even during the driest periods. Central to their legacy is the awe-inspiring city of Petra, a marvel of rock-cut architecture. Carved directly into the rose-red cliffs of southern Jordan, Petra was not only a testament to the Nabateans' artistic and engineering prowess, but also a hub of commerce and culture. The city's most iconic structure, the treasury, stands as a symbol of their grandeur, its intricate carvings and towering facade a testament to their skill and vision. Petra's urban planning was equally impressive. The city's layout was designed to maximize water efficiency, with a network of channels and cisterns that distributed water to homes, public spaces, and gardens. Even in the midst of the desert, the Nabateans created lush, green spaces that provided both practical and aesthetic value. Their ability to flourish in such a challenging environment speaks volumes about their adaptability and innovation. The Nabateans' mastery of water harvesting and their creation of Petra highlight a civilization that thrived by harmonizing with their environment rather than fighting against it. Their techniques not only sustained their own society but also influenced neighboring cultures, leaving a legacy that continues to captivate and inspire. As we move forward, we'll explore the maritime achievements of the Chola dynasty, a civilization whose innovations on the seas connected distant lands and shaped the course of history. Shifting our focus to the southern reaches of the Indian subcontinent, we encounter the Chola dynasty, a civilization whose maritime prowess and architectural brilliance left an indelible mark on history. Flourishing between the 9th and 13th centuries Common Era, the Cholas were master navigators, skilled shipbuilders, and visionary architects whose influence extended far beyond their homeland. The Chola dynasty's maritime trade networks were nothing short of extraordinary. They established extensive connections across the Indian Ocean, reaching as far as Southeast Asia and even parts of China. Their ships carried spices, textiles, and precious gems, fostering cultural and economic exchanges that enriched both the Cholas and the regions they traded with. This vast network not only bolstered their economy but also solidified their position as a dominant maritime power of their time. Central to their achievements was their advanced shipbuilding technology. The Cholas constructed sturdy, seaworthy vessels capable of navigating the treacherous waters of the Indian Ocean. These ships were marvels of engineering, designed for both trade and warfare, equipped with sails and oars that allowed them to maneuver with precision. Their naval fleet was instrumental in protecting their trade routes and expanding their influence across the seas. Among their architectural wonders, the Brihadiswara temple stands as a testament to their ingenuity and devotion. Located in the city of Thanjavur, this colossal structure is a masterpiece of Dravidian architecture. Built entirely of granite, the temple's towering vimana or spire rises to an impressive height, symbolizing the Cholas' ambition and spiritual fervor. The intricate carvings and sculptures that adorn the temple walls depict scenes from Hindu mythology, showcasing the artisan's exceptional skill and attention to detail. The Chola dynasty's contributions to maritime trade, shipbuilding, and architecture highlight a civilization that excelled in both practicality and artistry. Their innovations not only shaped their own society but also laid the groundwork for future generations, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire awe and admiration. Next, we'll delve into the Nubians, a civilization whose mastery of irrigation systems transformed the arid landscapes of northeastern Africa into fertile grounds for agriculture and prosperity. Now shifting our gaze to the northeastern reaches of Africa, we uncover the remarkable achievements of the Nubians, a civilization that thrived in the harsh, arid landscapes along the Nile River. Known for their resilience and ingenuity, the Nubians transformed their environment through advanced irrigation systems, turning barren lands into fertile grounds that supported agriculture and sustained their society for centuries. The Nubians' mastery of irrigation was a cornerstone of their success. They developed sophisticated techniques to harness the waters of the Nile, creating a network of canals, basins, and wells that efficiently distributed water to their fields. This innovation allowed them to cultivate crops such as wheat, barley, and sorghum, ensuring a stable food supply even in regions where rainfall was scarce. Their ability to adapt to the challenging environment of the desert is a testament to their resourcefulness and engineering skills. Beyond their agricultural achievements, the Nubians' irrigation systems had a profound influence on neighboring civilizations, including the ancient Egyptians. The knowledge and techniques they developed were shared and adopted by others, contributing to the broader agricultural advancements in the region. This exchange of ideas and practices highlights the Nubians' role as a vital link in the cultural and technological development of northeastern Africa. The Nubians' legacy extends beyond their irrigation systems. They were skilled in pottery, metalworking, and trade, establishing connections with other civilizations along the Nile and beyond. Their cultural contributions, including distinctive art styles and religious practices, further cemented their place in history as a society that not only survived but thrived in one of the world's most challenging environments. As we reflect on the Nubians' achievements, we see a civilization that turned adversity into opportunity, using their ingenuity to create a lasting impact on their region and beyond. Their story reminds us of the power of human innovation to overcome even the most daunting challenges. Next, we'll explore the Aztecs, a civilization whose agricultural innovations and monumental architecture continue to captivate our imagination. Now turning to the vibrant heart of Mesoamerica, we encounter the Aztecs, a civilization whose ingenuity in agriculture and architecture left an indelible mark on history. Living in the challenging environment of the Valley of Mexico, the Aztecs developed groundbreaking innovations that allowed them to thrive in a region marked by lakes and swampy terrain. One of their most remarkable achievements was the creation of chinampas, often referred to as floating gardens, which revolutionized agricultural productivity in the area. Chinampas were artificial islands built on the shallow lake beds, constructed by layering mud, sediment, and decaying vegetation to create fertile plots of land. These floating gardens were anchored to the lake bed with wooden stakes and surrounded by channels of water, which provided a constant source of irrigation. The Aztecs cultivated a wide variety of crops on these plots, including maize, beans, squash, and flowers, ensuring a bountiful harvest that sustained their growing population. The efficiency of the chinampa system was so impressive that it is still studied today as a model of sustainable agriculture. But the Aztecs' brilliance extended beyond agriculture. They were also master builders, erecting massive temples and causeways that showcased their engineering prowess. The great temple of Tenochtitlan, their capital city, stood as a towering symbol of their religious devotion and architectural skill. This pyramid-shaped structure was adorned with intricate carvings and statues, serving as the spiritual heart of the Aztec Empire. Additionally, the Aztecs constructed extensive causeways that connected their island city to the mainland, facilitating trade, communication, and military movement. Their causeways were marvels of engineering, built with stone and supported by sturdy foundations to withstand the shifting waters of the lake. These pathways not only enhanced the connectivity of the empire, but also demonstrated the Aztecs' ability to adapt to their environment and overcome its challenges. The combination of their agricultural innovations and monumental architecture highlights a society that excelled in both practicality and grandeur. As we explore the legacy of the Aztecs, we gain insight into a civilization that transformed its surroundings with creativity and determination. Their achievements remind us of the enduring power of human ingenuity to shape the world, even in the face of formidable obstacles. Next, we'll delve into the Mauryan Empire, a society known for its advancements in urban planning and administration. Shifting our focus to the vast expanse of ancient India, we encounter the Mauryan Empire, a powerhouse of innovation and governance that flourished over 2 millennia ago. Known for its remarkable advancements in urban planning, the Mauryan Empire set a standard for organized and efficient city living that was far ahead of its time. Their cities were meticulously designed, featuring grid-patterned layouts that ensured orderly streets and easy navigation. This thoughtful arrangement not only enhanced the daily lives of their citizens, but also reflected a deep understanding of spatial organization and community need. One of the most striking features of Mauryan urban planning was their sophisticated sewage and drainage systems. Recognizing the importance of sanitation, they constructed intricate networks of underground drains that effectively managed waste and prevented flooding during heavy rains. These systems were a testament to their engineering prowess and their commitment to public health, a concept that was remarkably advanced for the era. The cleanliness and functionality of their cities were unparalleled, setting a benchmark for future civilizations. But the Mauryan Empire's brilliance extended beyond physical infrastructure. They were also pioneers in administrative techniques, developing a centralized bureaucracy that streamlined governance and ensured the efficient management of their vast territory. Under the leadership of Emperor Ashoka, the empire introduced policies that promoted welfare, justice, and economic stability. Ashoka's edicts, inscribed on pillars and rock faces across the empire, communicated laws and moral principles to his subjects, fostering a sense of unity and shared values. The Mauryans' emphasis on organized governance and public welfare highlights their forward-thinking approach to leadership. Their innovations in urban planning and administration not only improved the quality of life for their people, but also laid the groundwork for future empires to build upon. As we reflect on the legacy of the Mauryan Empire, we see a civilization that prioritized both the physical and societal well-being of its citizens, leaving a lasting impact on history. Next, we'll explore the Phoenicians, a society renowned for their maritime expertise and groundbreaking contributions to written communication. Now turning to the shores of the ancient Mediterranean, we encounter the Phoenicians, a civilization whose mastery of the seas and innovations in communication left an indelible mark on history. Known as the great mariners of the ancient world, the Phoenicians were pioneers in shipbuilding and navigation, skills that allowed them to dominate trade routes across the Mediterranean and beyond. Their ships, crafted with precision and ingenuity, were designed for both speed and durability, enabling them to carry goods, ideas, and culture across vast distances. The Phoenicians' expertise in navigation was equally remarkable. By studying the stars, wind patterns, and ocean currents, they developed techniques that allowed them to navigate open waters with confidence. Their ability to sail beyond the sight of land set them apart from many of their contemporaries and opened up new opportunities for exploration and trade. This maritime prowess not only brought them wealth and influence, but also facilitated the exchange of knowledge and technology between distant civilizations. But perhaps the Phoenicians' most enduring legacy lies in their contribution to written communication. Around 3,000 years ago, they developed one of the earliest alphabets, a system of writing that used symbols to represent sounds rather than complex pictograms. This innovation made writing more accessible and easier to learn, revolutionizing the way people recorded and transmitted information. The Phoenician alphabet became the foundation for many modern scripts, including Greek, Latin, and even the letters used in this very sentence. Their creation laid the groundwork for the written languages that shape our world today. The Phoenicians' advancements in shipbuilding, navigation, and writing showcased their ingenuity and adaptability. Their ability to innovate and connect distant cultures played a crucial role in the development of the ancient world and continues to influence us in profound ways. As we move forward, we'll explore the Chavin civilization, a society known for its remarkable achievements in metallurgy and monumental architecture. Stepping into the realm of the Andes, we uncover the Chavin civilization, a society whose mastery of metallurgy and monumental architecture continues to astonish historians and archaeologists alike. Flourishing around 2,500 years ago in what is now Peru, the Chavin people were pioneers in working with metals such as gold, silver, and copper. Their advanced techniques in metallurgy allowed them to create intricate jewelry, ceremonial objects, and tools, showcasing not only their technical skill but also their artistic vision. These metalworks were often imbued with religious and symbolic significance, reflecting the deep spiritual connection the Chavin people had with their environment and deities. But the Chavins' ingenuity extended far beyond their work with metals. They are perhaps best known for their monumental stone architecture, particularly the Chavin de Huanta temple complex, a site that stands as a testament to their engineering prowess and cultural sophistication. The temple's design is a marvel of ancient construction, featuring massive stone blocks precisely cut and fitted together without the use of mortar. Its walls are adorned with intricate carvings depicting deities, animals, and mythological scenes, which served both decorative and symbolic purposes, narrating the Chavin worldview and religious beliefs. One of the most intriguing features of Chavin de Huanta is its network of underground tunnels and chambers. These spaces, carefully engineered and aligned with precision, were likely used for ceremonial purposes, creating an atmosphere of mystery and reverence. The tunnels also demonstrate the Chavins' advanced understanding of acoustics, as certain passageways were designed to amplify sounds, possibly to enhance rituals or create a more immersive spiritual experience for participants. The Chavin civilization's achievements in metallurgy and architecture highlight their ability to blend technical skill with artistic and spiritual expression. Their innovations not only served practical purposes but also reinforced their cultural identity and religious practices. As we reflect on their legacy, it becomes clear that the Chavin people were far more than skilled craftsmen and builders. They were visionaries who left an enduring mark on the history of the Andes. With this exploration of the Chavin civilization, we've now journeyed through the remarkable technologies of 25 ancient societies, each contributing uniquely to the tapestry of human history. As we stand at the crossroads of history, it's time to draw connections between these 25 remarkable ancient civilizations and the technologies they pioneered. While each society flourished in its unique corner of the world, certain common threads weave through their innovations, revealing a shared human drive to solve problems, harness resources, and leave a lasting legacy. One striking similarity lies in their mastery of engineering and architecture. From the precision of the Incas' stone masonry to the grandeur of Egypt's pyramids, these civilizations demonstrated an extraordinary ability to manipulate their environments. They built structures that not only served practical purposes but also stood as symbols of their cultural and spiritual beliefs. Whether it was the aqueducts of Rome, the terraced farms of the Andes, or the grid-planned cities of the Indus Valley, these feats of engineering highlight a universal understanding of sustainability and resource management. Another common theme is their advancements in science and mathematics. The Babylonians' base 60 numerical system, the Mayans' intricate calendar, and the Greeks' Antikythera mechanism all point to a profound curiosity about the world and a desire to measure, predict, and understand it. These innovations laid the groundwork for modern science, influencing fields like astronomy, physics, and even computer technology. Trade and communication also emerged as critical drivers of technological progress. The Phoenicians' shipbuilding techniques, the Vikings' navigational prowess, and the Chola dynasty's maritime networks highlight how interconnected the ancient world truly was. These civilizations didn't just innovate in isolation. They exchanged ideas, goods, and knowledge, fostering a global exchange that accelerated human progress. Perhaps most importantly, these technologies were not just tools, they were expressions of identity. The Hittites' iron weapons symbolized their military might. The Nabateans' water harvesting techniques reflected their ingenuity in harsh environments, and the Chavins' metallurgy showcased their spiritual connection to the natural world. In every case, technology was deeply intertwined with culture, religion, and society. As we look back, it's clear that these ancient innovations didn't just shape their own time, they shaped ours. The roads we travel, the buildings we inhabit, the systems we use to measure time and space, all bear the fingerprints of these ancient pioneers. Their legacy is a testament to the enduring power of human creativity and resilience, reminding us that the challenges of today are not so different from those of the past. And by understanding their solutions, we might just find inspiration for our own. Now, as we shift our focus to the lessons we can draw from these ancient innovations, it becomes clear that their wisdom extends far beyond their time. Modern society stands to gain immeasurably from the sustainable practices and ingenious solutions crafted by these ancient civilizations. Their ability to work harmoniously with their environments offers a blueprint for today's challenges, particularly in the face of climate change and resource scarcity. One of the most profound takeaways is their approach to sustainability. The terraced farms of the Inca, the water management systems of the Khmer Empire, and the Nabateans' ingenious water harvesting techniques all demonstrate a deep understanding of ecological balance. These societies didn't just exploit their surroundings, they nurtured them, ensuring that resources could be replenished and future generations could thrive. In a world grappling with deforestation, pollution, and dwindling water supplies, these ancient practices remind us that sustainability isn't just a modern buzzword, it's a necessity rooted in history. Equally inspiring are their engineering principles. The precision of the Incas' stone masonry, the durability of Roman concrete, and the ingenuity behind the aqueducts all highlight a mastery of materials and design that still astonishes engineers today. These ancient builders didn't have access to modern technology, yet they created structures that have stood the test of time. Their ability to innovate with limited resources encourages us to rethink how we approach construction and infrastructure, prioritizing durability, efficiency, and adaptability. Cultural preservation is another vital lesson. The pyramids of Egypt, the carvings of the Chavin, and the monumental architecture of the Maya weren't just feats of engineering, they were expressions of identity, spirituality, and heritage. These civilizations understood the importance of leaving a legacy, not just for their own time but for future generations. In an era where globalization often threatens cultural diversity, their example urges us to safeguard our traditions, stories, and artistic expressions, ensuring they endure as a testament to who we are. Perhaps the most enduring lesson is the power of human ingenuity. Whether it was the Mayans' astronomical calculations, the Greeks' early analog computer, or the Babylonians' mathematical systems, these ancient societies pushed the boundaries of what was possible. They remind us that curiosity, creativity, and collaboration are the driving forces behind progress. As we face our own challenges, from technological advancements to environmental crises, their innovations inspire us to think boldly, work together, and strive for solutions that benefit not just ourselves but generations to come. In learning from these ancient civilizations, we find not just admiration for their achievements but a call to action. Their wisdom challenges us to build a future that is sustainable, resilient, and deeply connected to our shared human heritage. And in doing so, we honor the legacy of those who came before us, ensuring that their innovations continue to illuminate the path forward. Now, turning to the myths and misconceptions that often cloud our understanding of these ancient civilizations, it's time to separate fact from fiction. One common myth is that these societies achieved their technological feats through supernatural means or the intervention of extraterrestrial beings. While it's tempting to attribute the precision of the pyramids or the complexity of the Antikythera mechanism to otherworldly forces, the truth lies in the ingenuity and dedication of these ancient people. Archaeological evidence shows that they relied on trial and error, accumulated knowledge, and collaborative effort to develop their innovations. Their achievements were the result of human creativity and perseverance, not magic or alien intervention. Another widespread misconception is that these civilizations existed in isolation, developing their technologies independently. In reality, many of these societies were deeply interconnected through trade, migration, and cultural exchange. The Mesopotamians shared mathematical concepts with the Babylonians, while the Indus Valley Civilization's urban planning influenced later societies. The exchange of ideas and technologies across regions played a crucial role in advancing human knowledge. Far from being isolated, these civilizations were part of a vibrant network that fueled progress. There's also a tendency to romanticize these ancient societies, imagining them as utopian or free from the challenges we face today. While their innovations were remarkable, they were not without flaws. Social hierarchies, inequality, and environmental exploitation were present in many of these cultures. For instance, the construction of monumental structures like the pyramids often relied on forced labor, a stark reminder that technological advancement didn't always equate to social justice. By acknowledging both their achievements and their shortcomings, we gain a more nuanced understanding of these civilizations. Finally, some believe that these ancient technologies were lost to time, never to be replicated or understood. While certain techniques and knowledge were indeed forgotten, modern research has uncovered many of their secrets. From reverse engineering Roman concrete to deciphering Mayan calendars, scientists and historians continue to learn from these ancient innovations. Their legacy isn't just a relic of the past, it's a living source of inspiration and insight for the present and future. By debunking these myths, we not only honor the true nature of these civilizations, but also deepen our appreciation for their achievements. Their story is one of human potential, resilience, and the enduring quest for knowledge, a narrative that continues to resonate with us today. As we draw this exploration to a close, it's impossible not to marvel at the incredible technological achievements of these 25 ancient civilizations. From the precision of Egyptian pyramid construction to the ingenuity of Mayan astronomical systems, and from the advanced urban planning of the Indus Valley to the sophisticated water management of the Khmer Empire, these societies left an indelible mark on human history. Their innovations were not just products of their time, but foundational pillars that continue to shape our modern world. The enduring legacy of their knowledge, creativity, and problem-solving reminds us that human potential is boundless. These civilizations prove that even without the tools and resources we have today, people were capable of extraordinary feats through collaboration, observation, and sheer determination. As we reflect on their contributions, let's also take inspiration from their ability to adapt, innovate, and thrive in the face of challenges. Their stories are not just relics of the past, but timeless lessons for the present and future. If you've enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next exploration. And as always, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Which of these ancient civilizations fascinates you the most? Let's keep the conversation going.